välkommen till ännu en ny video här på min kanal. Den här videon och sen kanske några videos efter kommer vara inspelade på min stream. Så om ni vill titta in min stream så kommer det finnas en länk i videobeskrivningen och så kanske jag skriver på skärmen. Men när jag spelar in de här och streamar så har jag ingen facecam. Så det är därför det inte är någon på de här videorna. Men jag tänker då sätter vi igång. Fortsätter med quest. Det står wishing tag 2. Okej, så. Och så. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. To the Moon Tree Lodge. They say the moon chasing festival is a time for family reunions, but my son is no longer here. The house feels so empty without him. I missed all days with him by my side. Both of us together sharing conversation. Is he as lonely in that other world as I am in this one? Should I go be with him? But I promise that I live a long full life and take care of myself. Oh, Moontree Lodge, I got so old. What do I have to wish for anymore? If you really can pull off miracles, as they say, please tell me, what should I do? Hejing. Okej, då ska vi hjälpa någon som heter Hejing.
Wish, choose.
Paddy. Another one of those sad wishes that
This
they are so
wish
sad.
does bear some similarities to the one written by Chiffon. This shows that just like Chiffon, the woman who wrote this wish is desperate for help.
Jag vet inte
We
om
need to
ljudet är
consider
bra
this
eller om det är
carefully.
lågt. Eller om det är för...
Indeed, the wish shows a struggle between her longing and a promise she made to her son. She speaks of another world, likely hinting her child has passed away, leaving her we can't draw a conclusion solely based on words alone. I'm curious as to what drove her to write these words. Ing and her son. What's their story? What promise did they share? What is it? Is there something on your mind?
No, nothing.
Nothing.
It's just that... Is it really for us to take on a wish tied to life and death? She knows the pain of separation from a loved one better than anyone else. If we handle this wrong, it might...
So that's what you're worried about. It seems what Bai just said about you is true. You do have a gentle soul. Ever thought about becoming the mysterious wish granter of Moontree Lodge yourself? You're right to be concerned, but the Moontree Lodge's very existence is to have every wish be heard. Ignoring people's pain isn't right. Besides, we're not trying to force Mrs. Hurting to make... Our role is to listen, understand, and reflect. Ultimately,
Jag är inte alltid bra
choice
när det
lies in
gäller
Mrs.
så här
Hurting's
story
hands.
quest och vara patient. Ha
But
tålamod.
it's getting late. Let me know when you're ready for our next task.
Let's go. Nu är vi framme och då ska vi prata med en tant. En gammal äldre dam om man ska vara med
Excuse me?
korrekt.
You
Eller
must be
korrekt
Mrs.
och korrekt
Hurting?
om man ska vara mer snäll.
Happy
Hur
Moon
man ska
Chasing
säga
Festival.
det.
Oh,
Ja.
hello.
Hej.
Happy Moon Chasing Festival.
Moonfacing
might you
festival
be?
känns så mysig.
My name is Xiang Li Yao, and this is the Rover. I apologize for the unannounced visit, ma'am.
Rover. Rover? Why does that sound so
Kanske
familiar?
hon har hört dig från alla mina heroiska
Oh, I
hjältedåd.
remember now. You're the hero of Jinzhou, aren't you? Defeated that terrible beast. Everyone's been talking about it.
Aha.
My thanks to you. You've realized my son's vision.
No.
Oh, how joyful he'd be seeing Jinzhou now.
That's nice.
Since he was little, my boy dreamed of shielding me and all of Jinzhou. He'd always say, I'll conquer the Threnodian one day so everyone can live peacefully. That's what drove him to join the Midnight Rangers.
Hon måste vara glad för honom.
I always had faith that my son would achieve his dreams. Once, he and some rangers stayed behind during a mission to give folks like me a chance to flee. I know he did it to chase his dreams, but now he's gone. And he'll never witness the defeat of the Threnodians. We used to celebrate every moon-chasing festival at the stalls. And he'd make wishes at the Moon Tree Lodge. His mischief sometimes tried my patience. But now, the silence is overwhelming. I can't help but wonder if he's lonely wherever he is. Oh, perhaps I should join him. But before he left, he made me promise to be witness to the day the Threnodians are finally gone. What am I to do? Oh dear. I've rambled on about my boy again.
Men det är ingen fara. Vi är här för önskningen som hon har gjort.
The wish you made at the Moon Tree Lodge, Mrs. Hurting?
Well, of course.
Ja.
I do.
Everyone knows the Moon Tree Lodge
has magical powers. I see. You must have been sent here to help me fulfill my wish. Is that right? You granted his wish beautifully. I trust you might do the same for mine. Though, really, I have nothing much left to ask for. As I've mentioned in my wish, I find myself at a crossroads, unable to decide. I hope the Moon Tree Lodge can clear my doubts.
When deciding your answer... Oh, yes. I recall they say it's best to speak the answer in front of the Moon Tree Lodge.
What are he talking about?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Vi vet exakt vad hon menar.
Consider a visit to the lodge with us?
Nej,
The Talyuan Vale is preparing for the moonlit fair, and the atmosphere is quite lively. Perhaps a walk will lift your spirits.
A walk? Oh, my heart hasn't really been in it since I lost my son. And, well, my legs don't carry me as well as they used to. Well,
låt oss gå tillsammans då.
Okay. If you think it might help find the answers, then
Patty.
perhaps we should try.
Patty. Om jag hade kunnat så hade jag klappat.
What was that about?
Oh my god.
It was just a little trick to get Mrs. Hurting to join us at the lodge. You probably sensed it after hearing her story. The promise between Mrs. Hurting and her son wasn't just about seeing his wish granted, but about finding peace in her life.
In her grief, Mrs. Hutting overlooked what her son truly was.
I believe he wanted her to see Jinzhou uniting to defeat the Threnodian, and the joy and security he's sacrificed himself to safeguard. His wish for his mother represents not just life's simple joys, but also the courage to keep living. Though I can't say for certain, the moonlit fair in Taoyuan Vale holds the dreams of many. Perhaps there's something her son wanted her to see. A reason to embrace life.
Oh, how are you youngsters falling behind an old lady? Come on, I'm waiting on you.
Det där var ju gullig. Det är faktiskt också sant. Hur kan unga personer komma bakom en äldre? Vassla. Okej, nu är vi här. Nu är vi här igen.
This year's moon chasing festival sure is lively.
Indeed it is. Look at the crowd. Oh, so many things I've never seen before. It's quite exciting. You young folks must be thrilled with all this. Go on. Enjoy yourselves. Don't mind this old lady.
Mrs. Hutting has been doing her best to stay cheerful since we arrived at Taoyuan Vale. Let's take her to see more of the fair.
Det är jättekul. Eller jättekul, men det är så fint här. Det är så fint. Men det låter som att det är mer personer än vad det egentligen är. Oj!
Happy Moon Chasing Festival.
Och det är
Would
hon,
you like to browse our fan paintings?
Hon som vi hjälpte i ett avsnitt. I ett avsnitt tidigare.
This one is exquisite. Just look at the fireworks bursting to life on the fan. I've never seen anything like it.
You have excellent taste, Mum. This fan is the creation of Musik. It's the Moon Chasing Festival from her imagination.
Fireworks seem to fly to the other side of the fan.
Ah, yes. They represent the Midnight Rangers. A special touch from Musik. She hopes that everyone who sees this fan will feel the liveliness of the Moon Chasing Festival and remember that the festivities are all thanks to the brave Rangers. The fireworks flying to the other side are meant to share the celebration with the soldiers on the front lines. This year's fireworks display will be the biggest yet. Even the soldiers should be able to see it. You won't want to miss it.
I'd like to buy one of these fans.
Får jag också köpa en? Jag vill köpa en. Jag vill se om jag kan köpa en. Får jag inte köpa en? Jag vill köpa. Jag får inte köpa. Oförskämt. Ja, då går vi vidare hit.
Where's the destination? Where's the destination?
Oh my.
Oj.
Taoyuan.
Oj. Och vad är detta? Det måste vi ju testa vad detta är.
Are you done staring?
Oh! Jag lyckades. Jaha. Jag vill testa igen. Nu måste jag få bättre tid. Jaha, okej. Oj, jag ska alltid försöka hoppa över. Men
The moon shooter gallery.
Nej! Jag körde ju
That was
detta.
so good. Every
Mrs. Hurt.
Säg inte att jag ska köra detta.
Happy Moon Chasing Festival, everyone! Want to give the moon shooter game a try? Lots of rewards to be had.
Kom in. Jag körde det ju. Skojar du mig? Okej. Oj. Okay.
Wow! Very impressive shooting skills. Here are your prizes.
This for Miss Ying. Det finns sådana här skjutspel. Eller, nu låter det fel. Skjutgrejer i...
prizes. Did you make them yourself?
That's right.
Sådana här
Moonlit Fair is about
skjutstall
community,
där man
so
ska
we thought
skjuta
practical items
på
would be
saker
more
för att få ner
meaningful.
dem och vinna de grejerna i
A
Japan.
ranger
Eller i alla
instructor
fall
taught
vet
us
att
how
det är
to make
anime.
them. Even though he's
Och ni
no
fattar
longer
vad jag
with
menar.
us, his instructions and methods continue to guide us. These tools were a
skjuter
great
på
help when we
måltavlor
first joined the
där
Rangers.
också.
We've now
Så det
improved
är
them
lite
to help
similar.
even more
Det är lite
people.
kul. Även om detta är så här kinesiskt företag.
Please take them, Mrs. Hurting. I'm sure Shoyuan would want you to have them. And you might not remember,
Oj,
but
nu
after
blev det bara
Shoyuan
tryck.
passed, I tried to visit you. You didn't want to see me then. I never expected we'd meet here. It's good to see you out and about. Shoyuan always talked about how good a mother you were.
Ja.
By the way, some of the soldiers who served with Shoyuan are here today. I'm sure they'd love to see you. Look, here they come.
Som viskar. Eller vinkar i luften.
It's an
Eller
honor
till
to finally
ingen.
meet you, Mrs. Hung.
Till du
Shoyuan
som.
was an incredible mentor to
Jag
me.
vet inte vad jag
I
pratar
wouldn't
om.
have the nerve to wield a weapon now if it wasn't for him.
Ja.
I heard you were the one who taught him how to overcome his fear of the water.
One by one, the ring shared the stars of Shuya. We miss Hiying as you and Shangli Yao stand quietly listening.
So, the boy taught you everything I taught him.
Mrs. Hung?
Mrs. Hurting?
Oh,
Her
I'm
ing.
still here. Please, go on. I'd love to hear more stories about Shoyuan's time with the Rangers.
Of course, ma'am. Why don't we go have a seat over there first? We've got plenty of stories to share with you.
Before that, thank you, Shangli Yao and Rover.
Shangli Yao.
Just as I said before,
Jag kom aldrig ihåg den
I
hans namn.
knew that both of you would make my wish come true. But before I visit the Moon Tree Lodge for the answer, I'd like to walk around a bit more on my own.
I
course.
trust that this answer will be right for you.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, and she follows the rangers away.
Do you think Mrs. Hutting understood the promise she made to her son?
We can't be sure just yet, but at least she's made a good start. Don't you agree? Now she isn't just going along with us. She's searching for the life her son wanted for her. I believe she'll uncover her answers someday and make her own choice, without relying on the Moon Tree Lodge. But it means this wasn't the wish affecting Patty either. We'll have to keep digging. At any rate, more stalls are being set up in Taoyuan Vale. Care to explore further?
Nej, det är kul. Men det måste vara det questet. Ja. Så jag tänker att vi avslutar här. Säg tack för just att titta och så fortsätter vi och sätta upp de 3 nya stallen i nästa video. Och så ses vi i nästa video i något helt annat. Eller i detta då såklart. Och hej då! Thank you.